Welcome everyone to some more Pokemon Unite Hidden Gems, and in this video we are going to do some Greninja, and specifically will be Surf Smokescreen Greninja, the strongest Greninja build at the current moment. Even though all of them are pretty even, they're all about like 46-47% win rate. But this is the one that I sometimes use. Sometimes I go for actually Water Shuriken Double Team. But we're doing a video on this one specifically. We're going in the center area. And here's the build in terms of items. And here are my emblems. They will also be in the description, so you guys can go look at those more thoroughly if you want. But let's get into the match. The first thing I want to discuss is why Greninja is so low in terms of win rate at the moment. And also pick rate. And that's mainly just because other things exist. Mewtwo exists in the game. Inteleon exists. All of these other just like more powerful center characters. Because Greninja is pretty much a pure center character. And we also don't seem to have a Mewtwo at the moment, which isn't great. It would be nice if okay, he started moving. Good. That's nice to see. So our moves, though, as Froakie, which is our starting Pokemon here, will be Substitute and Bubble. And what Substitute does is it leaves a little doll here, and sometimes the enemy or wild Pokemon will get hit. It's not 100% accurate, but like sometimes they hit it, sometimes they don't. It's a pretty small effect. It's a little dash also. The other move you have is Bubble. And Bubble is just a couple of small bubbles that come out, and the bubbles will do a bit of damage. But at level 5 you evolve into Frogadier. And as Frogadier, ooh, there is a Mega Mewtwo. Let's try and help our guys here. Stop the Mewtwo from being Mewtwo. Good job. Let's go ahead back to center. At level 5, you get your first real move, which will be Smokescreen. What Smokescreen does is, just like Substitute, it's a little dash. And this dash is a bit more potent because it will leave a little cloud of smoke behind you. And any enemy that steps in it will be blinded for a short bit of time. Also, when you use the move, you are invisible. So enemies cannot hit you, or they can hit you, but they can't see you. If they manage to hit you, it's maybe a little lucky or predictable. However, you see it. And then technically you can't see it because he's invisible, but at level 7, you get your evolution to Greninja, and also your final move, which is Surf. What Surf does is Surf is a dash in front of wherever you are facing. And it is an execute as well, and it combos decently well with Smokescreen, as you saw there, against the Mewtwo. Sure, I was able to chase him down, he didn't see me coming, and he got executed. And then when you execute an enemy, it will actually reset the cooldown of the move. It does quite a bit of damage. It also heals Greninja. It does just a little bit of everything. But if you miss it, like the execute of the move, it actually has a pretty long cooldown of 9 seconds. And speaking of long cooldowns, Smokescreen also has a decently long cooldown too. It's like a 12 second cooldown about. So Greninja is a very punishing character if you miss the moves or if you use them. But it's also not the healthiest character. Ooh, I can't get away because I got follow me, no. Topside's going well though. Our Mewtwo and Lucario is bullying their Mewtwo, so that's always nice to see. But one interesting thing with Greninja though is it is actually a melee and range character at the same time. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, I have a ranged attack, but if I get close, I actually gain a melee attack too. So it's an interesting build for a character. lots of games have like both melee and ranged characters. Greninja, I believe, is the only one in Pokemon Unite, though. And though Mewtwo seems to act like a pretty good ranged character with how long some of the reaches of its moves are. But you know, Mewtwo's Mewtwo. That's all you can say about it. Mewtwo's just going to be Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is a legendary, and I unfortunately do not get that, and Mewtwo can just pull me from, you know, halfway across the map and beat me, because balanced character, you know. It's at least not as bad as its release, but, you know, it's still pretty bad. It's still a very unfair character. I don't know if it's as bad as Zacian, though. Because it is more punishable, but still, Mewtwo's Mewtwo. That's all we need to know. Mewtwo is just Mewtwo. But what you do as Greninja is you just run around, you try and get your execute on things. Because that's its main thing, with this build especially, is just hit your execute. Oh, our guy's teleporting over here. I was thinking we go to the other side, because that's where our guys are. We do have Hoopa Special. That's good. Why am I running out? We did survive their attack there. I'm just going to get away from you. Can enjoy his little smoke screen. Bye-bye. That was just a weird bit of movement. Sorry I wasn't talking much there. It was just so focused on that one. And execute. And there you go. Good job there. Oh, and the Mewtwo goes down. The Mewtwo got defeated by a Regieleki. I definitely think we have the stronger Mewtwo. At least as of right now. But, yeah, no, we're just going to play the game pretty normally. Our special, actually, I didn't talk about that just yet. But what our special did when I used it, I believe that was for the Regice fight, is we get to target a giant water shuriken in an area around us. It goes decently far, so we can, you know, use it as a decent seal move or anything like that. I'm not going to force that, actually. I'm going to just sneak away. Sneak away, don't need to be there anymore. A little too many people for my liking. Oh, we're going to set up a thing here, it looks like. Sending him very early. Which is fine. Just don't die. Oh, they're all there. They're all there. They were all there. That was... I am happy I was invisible there. Let's use our special. So what that does, though, like I said, we target a giant water shuriken in an area. Decently far, it can be away from us, and we just win that fight, too. And we throw it down. When we throw it down, we, it, like, explodes, does damage, they surrender. But, it explodes, it explodes and they surrender. No. It explodes and does damage, and that's really all. It does 2 bits of damage, pretty far range, decent seal move. Didn't need to use it for a seal. Could be a good engage move, too, because you throw it in and, you know, everything's in an area. 2 and 7, but... Normally when I go Sentry, I'm not really like the person getting, you know, 15 people. Like that's not my style. I'm a lot more objective focus, a lot more passive when it comes to that. So that's why my stats are lower. And also Greninja is an execution based character, so I'm looking for a lower health bar. And also note we didn't really do a lot of fights either. Yeah, that's normally why my damage is lower when I play center, as I just am more objective focused. I am more team fight focused rather than like trying to carry the game 1v9. But still, that was some Greninja gameplay for Surf Smokescreen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. So thank you and goodbye.